Okay, welcome this evening to this webinar. I'm going to take you through the presentation of My Advertising Pays, MAP in short. My name is Adrian Giernaulczyk. I started with My Advertising Pays back in December 2014. Quite quickly, I got to the diamond level, and thanks to this amazing company, I've been able to quit my job 1 year ago. I don't know what's your reason for coming today to this evening presentation, but think about it for a second. Why? What is your why? What brought you to this presentation, and what do you want to get from it? Think about that reason, and I will try to explain the business for you, and hopefully you will find that it will help you with your with the reason you came here. Either it's you want to advertise your business or you want some extra money. You can find all the informations in this presentation tonight. Right, so My Advertising Pays, the three core values: the humanity, integrity, and loyalty. This is the very important values. Unfortunately, not all the businesses around follow those values those days, and that's a shame. Because of that, a lot of people are not so confident about doing it. But with My Advertising Pays, those three core values are the most important, and the company itself and the people involved follow those values. Just 1 second. Right. So the income disclaimer. Obviously, I'm not going to read the whole income disclaimer here for you, but please go to the myadvertisingpays.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and please familiarize yourself with the income disclaimer. What you need to know: My Advertising Pays is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a proper business. It is an online business, but there is no difference to the brick-and-mortar business from every day. So what you need to be aware that there is no guarantees. And whatever you put in, whatever your commitment, whatever engagement you put in, that's what you get out. So please familiarize yourself with the income disclaimer on myadvertisingpays.com. And with that, I will follow to the next slide. Right. So once again, humanity, integrity, and loyalty, very important values in this company, very important for everyone involved, and very important for the CEO of the company, Michael Dees. So there you go. That's the picture of Michael Dees. Michael Dees is the CEO, as I mentioned before, and the founder of My Advertising Pays. He's got over 10 years experience with the online marketing. He's also a disabled US Air Force veteran. He didn't have any privilege, profits, like coming from the privileged background. He's just a normal guy with the very, amazing vision for the business. So talking about Mike, he used to be involved and he was very, very successful in many, many businesses. But at some point, because not every single online business, as you probably know, deliver what it's promised. And because of that, at some point, Mike Dees nearly decided to pull off completely from online businesses because simply he couldn't trust them. So the main reason was that he didn't want to be a person that will recommend a business to someone who will put his last £100 or last €100 into the business, and then after 3 months the business will fall down and those people will be left with nothing. So he couldn't trust the online businesses anymore. That was the main reason why he decided to create his own business, because that was the only way he could trust the business, and he will knew that he will deliver it. He will deliver the business that every single person, even the little guy, can make the money. And that's the case with My Advertising Pays. Mike Dees created this amazing company. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, guys. So Mike Dees created this amazing company that literally changed my life because it delivered exactly what it says on the tin. So every single thing that have been said by My Advertising Pays have been delivered. And this is very, very unique for the online business those days. And the business is simple. This is a profit share business that share 95% of the profit with its users. So if you can click a mouse, you can earn with us. Right. Advertise your business. You know, probably most of you in your life have put an advert, at some point in time when you were trying to sell an unwanted item, or if you're running your own business, you've got your company, you definitely placed and tried to advertise before. And back on the days, the popular advertising platform, you can say, was a newspaper. And if you would be looking at the local newspaper, on this example on the left, we can see the circulation is usually around 165, 200,000 people looking into this newspaper. So if you like to make an advert in there, let's say you're talking about the classified adverts. So it's a simple text ad. As you know, when you were looking through the classified adverts, just one second, I've got some more. Okay, so everything's fine. Right, so if you look at the classified adverts in your local newspaper, you would be looking to pay for it about 50 to 100, maybe 200 pounds for an advert like that. And obviously, if you want a higher exposure, you would buy a full-page advert, which may cost you about 1,000, 2,000 pounds. So I have to say something here about the statistics, right? Whatever business you are involved with and whatever sort of marketing you use, there is a general rule of thumb that 3% of the people will actually notice your advert and 1% from them will probably buy the product. So think about it. If you advertising yourself in a small local newspaper, there is only a certain amount of people who will actually realize that your advert is there, and even smaller 1% that will buy it. So if you were looking for a bigger exposure, obviously you would go for a national newspapers back on the days, which are a lot higher circulation. What that means, that the more people looking at the newspaper, there is a bigger chance, because the same rule apply. 3% will notice your advert and 1% will probably buy the product. So if you got, like in this example, 1,800,000 people looking at the newspaper, 3% from them will actually realize there is your advert, and 1% from them should buy. So who get the profit from your advert? I mean, probably many times you've placed an advert and actually you haven't sold your item, on the first time. And you have to, what's happened then? You have to place another advert and pay the money again for it. And there is, again, no guarantee of your success, right? So would it be nice if you can pay for your advert, and if the advert will be not successful, you get your money back, right? Think about it for a second, right? And then you already know that if you want to have more customers and more profit from your business, or more chance to sell your product, you're looking for the bigger circulation. So the bigger amount of people, the higher chance you will have to sell your product. So if you will be placing your next advert, where you will be putting it, in the local newspaper or the national newspapers? As you may know, the even bigger audience is online, because online marketing is the future, and that's where we are. So with My Advertising Pays, you can deliver your advert to literally, billions of people all around the world. And what's best from that, right? If you place an advert on our platform, you not only get this advert for free. If your advert won't be successful, you will get the money anyway. So imagine how great is that? You actually getting paid on our platform to advertise. Right, so why online advertising? As you probably know, it's like, ask yourself a question. How many times a day you actually looking into the newspaper and you're looking on the classified page? How many times you do that, right? Think about it. And now think about it, how much time you spend online, how much time you spend on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Google, right? This is the future. This is the reality we are in. And if This change already happened. The internet changed everything, the way we're shopping, the way we do everything, and that includes the way we're making money and the way we advertise. So think about where you're spending the most time. So this is a massive, massive business. Over 1 billion, there's like over $1 billion dollars spent on the advertising market every single day. That's over 365 billions over the year. So think, who's getting the profit from that? Okay, let's talk about Facebook, right? You're probably familiar with Facebook, and where did you find out about Facebook? Was it newspaper? Was it an advert on television? No, it was your friends, right? So your friends recommend Facebook to you, right? And did you get, and then probably what you've done, you probably recommend it to other friends, right? Because it's a great platform. It's a great platform. So why wouldn't you recommend this to your friends? But the question is, right? This company makes billions of dollars every single year. Did they ever pay you for you creating this platform? You put in your post, you sharing your stuff, you creating this platform, yet they've never ever paid you. They haven't ever sent you a check. Think about it. Did they pay you if you brought your friends into this platform? No. But My Advertising Pays actually does that for you. So you're getting paid for something you're already doing. You're watching the adverts. Every time you look on Facebook, you can see the adverts on the side. Every time you look on Twitter, you got the adverts. Watching YouTube, you got adverts every minute or at the beginning of the video. Google, you've got banner adverts, you've got text ads, pop under adverts, exactly same adverts you can find on our platform. But the biggest difference is, with all those companies making billions of dollars, they keep all the money for themselves. With My Advertising Pays, you actually getting part of that. You're getting a share from the profit. How great is that? Right. So what is My Advertising Pays? MAP in short. My Advertising Pays is an online advertising platform. It was born in Mississippi, USA, launched back in December 2013, and the membership is growing in an amazing ratio. Why is that? As far as I know, it's about 6,000 members every single week. So ask yourself a question. Why are they doing it? It's over 250,000 users all around the world. And the answer is simple, because traditional advertising is not that effective anymore. The future is in online advertising. And if you don't have your website, if you don't advertise online, you're already behind your competition. Think about it. This is the future, and the trend is growing. This is the business that grows every single day. So when is the best time to join it? Today. Today is a brand new day, and it could be a brand new start for you. So if not now, then when? Right. Here we've got some statistics about the advertising on our platform, and as you can see, we've got average of 490,000 users per month, right? You can't see this here on the slide, but there is an over 21 minutes of average session duration on our platform. It's actually higher than Facebook. So think about it. People coming to our website and they're spending on average more time per session than they're spending on Facebook. Think about what this could mean for your business. If you advertise with us, right, people actually do stay on that page. Think about what that means for the growth of your business. It's amazing. We've got, you can have a look on the bottom of the page. You can see in the red circle, there's over 80 millions of views, and that was back in August 2015. Just to give you a little, imagination of how this grows as we speak. When this presentation was made, there was over 120 millions of page views on our platform. And with the latest information I've got, I know at the moment we're talking about over 150 million views, right? Think about what this exposure can do to your business. And a very important information is a bounce rate. So what is a bounce rate actually? So if the website got a really, really good quality, people come to this website and they will actually stay there. So they will actually see your adverts, and this way is the best way to promote your business, right? Because if the website don't have a good quality, people tend to come to the website and then they leave, right? So what's the point advertising on those websites if the people come over and then at 1 minute, 2 minutes later they bounce off, right? So if you look at like well-known brands like Yellow Pages or Thomas Cook, travel agency, they got a bounce rate of about 24-30%. On my advertising page, the average bounce rate is actually below 1%. It's 0.6. Imagine that. Imagine what this could mean with this amount of page views to your business. It's pretty amazing. Right. So simple and easy way for everybody and anybody to make money. Whatever you thinking about to join an opportunity, you should ask yourself a question. Is this actually work, right? And you've got a confirmation from over a quarter of a million people all around the world that this actually works for everyone. So if this works for everyone, then you've got an answer for your next question, will it work for me? Of course, you have to answer this question to yourself as well, because you have to put something in to get something out. But it's easy, right? So basically, you're getting paid for advertising on our platform. You're buying credit packs. And what is credit pack? Credit packs actually is the product we have. That's one of the top products we got. And it's basically an advertising package, and we called it credit pack. So one credit pack costs 49.99 euros, and it provides you 550 text ad impressions. What that means? 550 people will actually see your advert. So the more credit packs you have, the more advertising space you have on our platform, and the more people will see your advert. That's quite powerful. And with that, you're also getting advertising boosters. And what booster does, as normal advert lasts for 10 seconds, you can actually boost the exposure of your company or your business or your private website by 10 seconds. So the person will look even longer at your advert, and this is quite impressive. Right, referrals. Referrals are very welcome, but not vital. You don't have to refer anyone to that business to make the money. On the other side, when you find out how good this business is and that every single person are making money, you will struggle not to refer this to others, right? It's pretty amazing. Okay, sky high feelings. So why is that? To get a true experience of sky high feelings, you really, really, really should get into our events. So please take a pen and paper and please write down the website I'm going to give you now. You got it? Okay, so it's www.mapevents.info. You can find the information about all the events happening all around the world. Please do check this website and you will find out on what scale the company actually works. It's global, and hundreds of thousands of people are making money every single day. And because of that, they are happy. How you cannot be happy if you're making money every single day? So think about it. One second. Right, so sorry for that. So think about it. Wouldn't you be happy if you get paid every single day? And wouldn't be you happy if you get paid every 20 minutes? Right? wouldn't you be happy if you get paid 72 times per day? It's pretty amazing because we're getting paid in my advertising place. We're getting paid every 20 minutes, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is quite unusual, and it's amazing. Right, let me just right. So it's definitely better than the monthly wages, right? So think about it. If you're working like in a job, you have to wait for your wage a week or a whole month. Here, we've got the fastest withdrawals in the industry, and you're getting paid every 20 minutes. This is quite amazing. Right. So how do we make money? First of all, you have to buy credit packs, and this is my advice. As you're starting, start start with the most credit packs you can buy. I know how it sounds, but when you think about it, I was thinking exactly the same, so I know how you're feeling, right? But if you think about it, but if you think about it, the more credit packs you have, the more money you make. All you have to do, you just buy credit packs, then you click 10 adverts. It takes you only about 5-10 minutes, and that's all the job done. So you can plan your future. What you have to do next day, you just log in back to your website and check your earnings. And this is amazing because you will find out that you actually made some money while you were sleeping, and that's the beauty of the company. So you actually make your money no matter what you do. No matter what you do, you make your money every 20 minutes. So the next day you log in, you check your earnings, and this is quite addictive, by the way. Then you click your 10 ads as usual, you buy more credit packs until you reach the maximum credit packs available. Obviously, there is no pressure for that. You can buy as many packs as you like, but the common strategy is to buy as many credit packs as you can. Okay, the futures. So some impressive facts about my advertising pays. It's free to join. And when I say free, I actually mean it. It's free to join. You don't have to pay anything to try how it works. And you can try as long as you want until you decide to go for it and you decide to buy more credit packs because unless you, sorry, until you have more than 14 packs, credit packs, you don't have to buy any membership. And after that, you pay a membership which you can easily pay, to be honest, with from your earnings. You can do that from like 2 hours, 3 hours earnings, so that's not a problem at all. So it's free to join. There is no sponsoring needed to earn. Think about it. You don't have to sponsor anything. You don't have to sell anything. That was the main reason I joined this company, because you don't have to do those things and you're still making money. It's fantastic. And this is a fantastic advertising platform to every single member because every single person is making money here. So think about it. And we can say it's a fantastic platform because if you look on the statistics, right? Think about, for example, about Google advertising. The typical click-through ratio on Google is like 0.51%. And you might think it's a small amount, but to be honest, it's actually considered as a good value. And then when you ask every single member from my advertising page about their click-through ratio, you'll be astonished because even a beginner can achieve like an 8 to 10% of click-through ratio. So think about what that would do for your business, right? And we've got the local business can introduce their customers, and that's true because it's like if you are local business owners, right? If you look at the local business owners, they advertise. All of them advertise. So you can actually introduce them, or they can introduce the customers because everybody will benefit from it. Entrepreneurs can accelerate their earnings, right? So let me ask you a question. If you place an advert on my advertising page, and you will have thousands of people coming, real people coming to your website every single month. What do you think it will do to your Google rank? What do you think it will do to your Google statistics? You're right. It will put you on the first page. So if your customers can find you more easily, what that means to your business? More money, right? And on top of that, you're getting paid to do that. Isn't that fantastic? It is. Right. And here, once again, referrals are very welcome, but not essential. Right. Easy business benefits. You make money every 20 minutes, every single day. So all you have to do is just spend 10 minutes per day to click your advert, and that's all job done. It's simple and easy to understand. You don't need to refer others. It's a low-cost business. You don't have any high overheads. All you need is the stuff you already got. So all you need is your laptop or your smartphone or your computer, whatever it is. You don't have to spend a high amount of money on expensive gear. You don't have to have any technical knowledge. It's simple and easy to follow. I know some of the people will disagree, and it might be a little bit difficult for someone at the beginning, but that's how it is in life, right? Think about when you were learning to drive. Was it easy straight away? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Never is. With anything you think about, it's never is easy at the beginning. But the more you train, the more the more you were driving, right? So the more you go into the business, it's easier and easier every single day. And after, before you realize, you can do this with your eyes closed. So there is no technical knowledge needed for it. Withdrawals. We've got the fastest withdrawals in the industry. You can quickly withdraw your balance. And this is a very important information because all the money you can see on your withdrawal balance, those money are actually real money sitting in the bank and waiting for you. There is like a lot of companies up there promising, huge amounts of money, but to be honest, they're not always real. Here with My Advertising Pays, all the money you can see on the screen are the real money waiting in the bank for you to withdraw. It's 100% legal, ethical, and compliant company. Even on the pre-launch phase, the company have been checked by the top MLM attorneys and by the top mathematicians to make sure the company is not only 100% legal, ethical, and compliant, but it also the business model will last for ages. And here is a very interesting information. 100% of our members make money. And I'm saying interested information because this is not a company statement. This is actually user statement because there is not a single person who joined My Advertising Pays, bought credit packs, and watching the 10 adverts every single day that haven't made money. It's amazing. Okay, referral. So, first of all, every 20 minutes you're getting paid into your account balance. That's 72 times per day. It's fast. We've got the fastest payouts in the industry. The withdrawals are Monday to Friday, and they just click away, and you got it on your e-wallet. The quickest withdrawal I had from the company was like 10 minutes from the time I've applied for withdrawal. Think about it, 10 minutes, and it was there. It was amazing, right? But even better, right? When you get familiarized with the company, and if you tell about this great opportunity to your friends or to someone else, and this person get involved as well, you will get 10% commission from the new product they buy. And after that, if they repurchase any product, you're still getting 5%. So think about it. You can join for free, right? You can join for free, and if you refer someone to the business in this time or any time later, you will be paid 10% commission for getting a new customer. There is only one level, don't get confused with MLM structure. It's a normal business, and you're getting think about Argos or Amazon or Tesco. All those companies and hundreds of more do actually pay you for bringing a new customer to the company, right? So if you bring a new customer to the company, it's only fair that the company will pay you a commission. And that's what's happening with My Advertising Pays. So think about Facebook again. Did they ever pay you a commission for bringing a new customer? No, they didn't. But My Advertising Pays do. Right, let's get to some numbers. A popular strategy, and you've got 100 and sorry, you've got if you let's say you buy 100 credit packs to start with, and that's 50 euros each. You're talking about 5,000 euros cost after and okay, and assuming that the earnings are actually half of a euro per day per credit packs, and I can tell you from my experience that usually it's higher, but they put a 50 euro cents just to make the calculations easier. So let's say we got this on this example. After 110 days, you will have a 55 euros from that credit pack. So 55 euros from 100 credit pack, that's 5,500 euros. After 110 days, you got 110% in return. That's quite amazing already in that stage, right? And I have to say at this point that the profit share payments are not guaranteed because, as I said, this is a real business. So the profit share only the profit share is a real company income. So as the company make more money, you have a higher profit share. If the company make less money, the profit share is lower, and it completely depends on the profitability of the company. So this was one of the popular strategies, right? Actually, it's not that much popular because this strategy you can see here is a lot more efficient and more popular. So let's say you got your 100 credit packs and you have your balance at 50 euros. And with the 100 credit packs, you should have that after one day. So every single day, you're starting with 100 credit packs, and after every single day, you can buy another credit pack. So after one day, you've got 101 credit packs, then you've got 102 free, and you can see where it's going. So as the number of credit packs increase, you've got more advertising space, but also your earnings going high, right? The rate of growth increasing every single day. And I have to tell you here that you've got 1,000 credit packs limit, and this limit is for a reason. It's have been calculated, by mathematicians, and this is the best amount of credit packs that will make sure that the company will exist for ages to come, for years to come. So you've got 1,000 credit pack limits, and you must stop there. So what's happened after? You are actually forced to withdraw the money. So think about it. The company actually sort of force you to withdraw the money. And your account, and this is very important. As you hit 1,000 credit packs, you have to maintain it. So you maintain your 1,000 credit packs and you withdraw the profit. And this profit will be growing every single day, and you just have to withdraw that. So you will be forced to withdraw your balance. It's quite amazing. A lot of people actually treat that as a good pension or residual income, and then they can just enjoy the life. So it's quite amazing. Right, so the bonus futures. This company actually helps you on every single step. So as you see, and you will see when you will log into your back office, that the company provides you a lot of tools to help you with your marketing on the early stage and later stage as well. So you have capture pages, you have your referral links, you've got the autoresponder. Sorry. So you've got the capture pages, you've got your referral links, and you've got many tools that actually does help you to promote your business. On top of that, have a look again to www.mapevents.info. You will find out loads of events all around the world, so you can find one which is the nearest to you, and you can actually go there and check. Don't trust just my words. Go and check the events and talk to 100 people who are making money every single day, and you will be taught how to use the advertising platform even more, how to be even more efficient, and how to make even more money. And I can't forget about the personal development library, because with My Advertising Pays, we believe you shouldn't only grow your finance, you should also grow as a person. So in My Advertising Pays back library, you can find a lot of very, very interesting books and audiobooks that will help you to develop yourself as a person. And the mindset is really, really important. So I highly recommend you to get there and have a look. Right. So if you got to that page, you probably have been invited to this webinar by someone. And this is really important that if you see this page, that should mean that they actually gave you a referral link that you followed. So make sure that the person who invited you to this webinar is here as a sponsor. So their ID and their name is there. This is very, very important, as you cannot change this later. And it's an easy to follow and simple form to fill and register. But please make sure that you will put all your details correct, and please make sure also that you will write down every single bit of details, because just to avoid any problems later on, people thinking like, okay, I will remember that, but no, trust me, so many people actually forgetting their password, their PIN numbers, the details they put in. Please make sure two things. First, your sponsor name is actually there on the top of the page. And then make sure you have written down your username, your email you've used, your passwords, your PIN number, etc., etc. So make sure all the details you put in here, you have written down in a safe place that you will never lose that. So you can always come back to it if you need it. Right. Thank you for your attention. This was my first presentation, so there was a little bit of downfalls in the middle, but I hope you did enjoy this presentation, and I hope that I've provided you with the information you needed. I also have to rush the presentation a little bit towards the end, because it's already taken a little bit longer than I thought. But I hope you enjoy that, and with that saying, get back to the person who shared this presentation with you, get back to the person who invited you to this amazing opportunity, and talk through with them how you can get started. And I want to also invite you to the webinars. So please go to www.mapevents.info and please find out the next event in your area. It's not going to be difficult because we've got events all around the world. So please go to the calendar and please find out the nearest the nearest event, and please go there and see all the people, ask them all the questions. You can ask them anything you like. There is no secrets. There is no questions that cannot be answered in this company. Think about the three main core values of this company: humanity, integrity, and loyalty. As you will find out, the company actually does deliver what it says, always. So with saying that, I want to thank you again for spending this evening with me. I hope the information I delivered for you answered some of your questions. Please get back to the person who introduced you to this business and who told you about it, and please ask this person more questions. I'm quite confident they will be able to answer you all the questions, and please find out your next regional or national event, and please go attend to those events, because you will be amazed how incredible this business is. But also, please do remember, the business itself wouldn't exist without the people, and we've got the most amazing people in the world there. And trust me, don't trust me, just go and check it. Go and check it, and you will be very nicely surprised. So have a great evening, guys. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for spending this evening with me. All the best for you, and I hope to see you on the next event. Take care, guys.